The purpose of this video is to talk about the three different kinds of errors that you can run across when programming in C++. The first kind of error is pretty basic. It's a syntax error. A syntax error is an error like writing some code and forgetting to put a semicolon here. That's a syntax error. When you try to compile this program, it will not compile. The second kind of error is called a runtime error. A runtime error will go ahead and compile, and you'll actually start to run the program. But right in the middle of the program running, it'll just stop running. It'll crash. Well, why will that happen? Let's take a look. This program attempts to ask the user to enter a value and a second value, and then it's going to display the quotient. So if I enter 4 for num1, and if I entered 0 for num2, when I get to this line in the program, and I say num3 is assigned 4 divided by 0, the program will stop. It'll crash right there. That's called a runtime error. So once again, a runtime error will actually compile and it will be attempting to run. And while it's running, it'll just stop running when a certain thing happens. In this case, a division by 0 causes the program to crash. The third kind of error is a logic error. And a logic error is an error where the program compiles and it runs. It runs to conclusion, but it doesn't work properly. So suppose in this program I want to create a program that gives me the quotient, and I say num3 is assigned num1 plus num2. So if I enter 4, and if I enter 2, and I say num3 is assigned 4 plus 2, the answer is 6. So this is going to say the quotient is 6. The program compiled, it ran, and it even gave me an answer. It's just not the correct answer. That's a logic error. So once again, there are three kinds of errors. A syntax error, I forget a semicolon, the program won't even compile. The second kind of error is a runtime error. A runtime error is when I attempt to do something that the program just can't do. In this case, if in fact I want to divide by 0, this program will in fact crash. So the program compiles, it runs, I enter a 4 here and a 0 here, and I attempt to do this line right here in the code, the program will stop. But did the program compile? Yes. Is it running? Yes. It just stops right in the middle. And the third kind of error is an error where the program compiles, it's running, it actually gives us an answer, it's just the wrong answer, and that's a logic error.